Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a journey exploring one of the most unique nations on the planet. Have you ever heard of a place where women are forbidden to wear clothes? Sounds unbelievable, right? That's Chile, a narrow strip of land stretching like a fiery chili pepper along the southwestern coast of South America. But wait, don't misunderstand. That sensational title only reveals a very small and special part of Chile that we will explore later. The truth is, Chile holds countless wonders, astonishing contrasts, and mysteries that captivate the heart. From the driest desert in the world suddenly blooming with flowers and colossal fashion landfills exposing the dark side of modern industry, to colorful art cities, majestic snow-capped peaks where people believe UFOs frequently appear, and even adorable penguins in a place you wouldn't expect. Today we will peel back the layers of Chile. There will be many interesting things to discover to see why this country has such a strange allure. Prepare yourself for a journey full of surprises. Number 1. The colossal fashion landfill in the heart of the driest desert on Earth. Our first stop is the Atacama Desert in northern Chile. This place is famous for being the driest desert in the world. Some areas haven't recorded a single drop of rain in centuries. The landscape is wild, majestic, breathtakingly beautiful, but hidden within is a harsh reality. A giant scar of modern consumer civilization. Our first stop is the Atacama Desert in northern Chile. This place is famous for being the driest desert in the world. Some areas haven't recorded a single drop of rain in centuries. The landscape is wild, majestic, breathtakingly beautiful, but hidden within is a harsh reality, a giant scar of modern consumer civilization. What are you seeing here? It's not a mirage. These are mountains of old clothes, shoes, tires, car parts, a massive unofficial landfill right in the heart of Atacama. Particularly serious is the problem of unsold clothing, the products of the fast fashion industry. Imagine clothes mass-produced in countries like Bangladesh or China shipped to stores in the US, Europe, and Asia. The items that don't sell instead of being properly disposed of are shipped to Chile and finally dumped here. According to estimates, about 39,000 to 59,000 tons of clothing are dumped into this desert each year. The total accumulated volume has reached hundreds of thousands of tons, forming fashion cemeteries as high as hills. The scary thing is that these clothes are not harmless. They are full of chemicals from dyes, synthetic fibers like polyester and nylon, and take 200 years or more to biodegrade. During that process, they release microplastics and toxic substances into the air, soil, and groundwater if any. These mountains of clothes can even spontaneously combust, creating toxic fumes that severely pollute the air for the poor communities living nearby. Ironically, this dump sometimes becomes a temporary source of livelihood for some immigrants or poor local residents. They come here to look for usable items or things they can resell. It's a heartbreaking image of inequality and the dark side of global consumerism. This is a powerful wake-up call about the impact of the fast fashion industry on our planet. What do you think about this issue? Please share your thoughts. The driest desert in the world suddenly blooms, Desierto Florido. But Atacama isn't just about harshness and pressing problems. This desert also holds a real miracle, a wonderful natural phenomenon that astonishes the world, Desierto Florido, the flowering desert. Every few years, usually after unusual, though very rare, rains during the southern hemisphere's spring, around September to November, a vast expanse of the desert suddenly awakens. Millions of seeds from over 200 species of wildflowers, which have lain dormant underground in the arid soil for years, even decades, simultaneously germinate and bloom, creating a vibrant carpet of colors stretching as far as the eye can see. The purple of the pata de guanaco flower, the yellow of the ananuka, the pure white of the huili, all blend together to create a surreal, breathtakingly beautiful scene. This phenomenon attracts large numbers of tourists from all over the world. It is a testament to the intense vitality of nature, its incredible ability to recover even in the harshest conditions. However, fame also comes with challenges. The influx of too many tourists walking outside designated areas can damage this fragile ecosystem. Some people even intentionally pick the flowers, affecting the natural reproductive cycle. The Chilean government is making efforts to preserve this unique phenomenon, a fragile and precious beauty in the heart of the desert. A window to the universe, Atacama's astronomical paradise. The aridity and high altitude of the Atacama not only create a unique landscape, but also make it one of the best places on Earth to observe the universe. The sky here is incredibly clear, cloud-free for over 300 days a year, with extremely low humidity and no light pollution. Therefore, Atacama has become a mecca for international astronomers. A series of the world's most advanced astronomical observatories have been built here, such as the Atacama Large Millimeter Submillimeter Array, ALMA, the largest ground-based astronomical project in the world, or the Paranal Observatory with the Very Large Telescope, VLT. From here, scientists can peer deep into the cosmos, observe the formation of distant stars and galaxies, search for exoplanets, and decipher the greatest mysteries of the universe. For astronomy-loving tourists, Atacama offers an unforgettable stargazing experience. You can clearly see the Milky Way stretching across the night sky with the naked eye, something we can never experience in large cities. Many stargazing tours are organized, allowing you to use telescopes and listen to experts explain the constellations and nebulae. A truly connecting experience with the vastness and majesty of the universe. Number 4, Valparaiso, a symphony of color and street art. Leaving the silence of the desert, we come to Valparaiso, a vibrant port city and one of Chile's precious gems. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site, Valparaiso is unlike any city you've ever seen. Stretched across dozens of steep hills overlooking the Pacific Ocean, Valparaiso is a charming labyrinth of winding cobblestone streets, uniquely decorated staircases, and especially houses painted in every vibrant color imaginable, stacked upon each other like giant Lego blocks. The system of historic funiculars or ascensories, built in the late 19th century, still operates, taking visitors up and down the hills, offering a unique nostalgic touch. But what truly forms the soul of Valparaiso is its street art. Everywhere, on walls from small alleys to large buildings, are covered in creative and lively murals and graffiti. These are not just decorative drawings, they are the voices of artists, reflecting social, political, cultural issues, or simply expressing unique artistic egos. Walking around Valparaiso is like getting lost in a huge open-air art museum, where every street corner can bring a delightful surprise. This city carries a spirit of freedom and openness, attracting artists, poets, and musicians from all over the world. Number 5. The secret behind the name place where women are forbidden to wear clothes, Playa Luna Nude Beach. Now let's decode the intriguing title from the beginning of the show. Does Chile really forbid women from wearing clothes? The answer is no. Chile is a modern and free country. However, this nation has a special place where not wearing clothes is normal, even encouraged. That place is Playa Luna. Playa Luna, located north of Valparaiso, is the only legal and official nude beach in Chile. It has been a destination for naturism enthusiasts since the 1960s and was officially recognized in 2000. Unlike conventional beaches, here people are free to shed their clothes, fully immerse themselves in nature, enjoy the sun and sea in the most comfortable way, unbound by clothing or judgmental eyes. The atmosphere at Playa Luna is described as very respectful and free. People come here to relax, sunbathe, swim, and feel a true connection with their bodies and nature. This is a small part of Chilean culture demonstrating a certain degree of openness. So, now you understand the curious name better, right? It's not a nationwide ban but a special free space at a specific beach. If you think you've seen large swimming pools, think again. Chile is home to the world's largest artificial swimming pool, a Guinness World Record that leaves everyone in awe, San Alfonso del Mar. Located in the resort of the same name in the city of Algarrobo, this pool stretches over 1 kilometer, 1,013 meters to be exact, equivalent to the length of about 20 standard Olympic swimming pools combined. Its surface area covers 8 hectares and holds a staggering amount of water, 250 million liters of treated seawater, pumped directly from the nearby Pacific Ocean. The maximum depth in some areas reaches 35 meters. Its scale is truly more like an artificial lagoon or a small bay than a conventional swimming pool. Visitors can not only swim to their heart's content but also participate in water sports such as kayaking, mini windsurfing, and even scuba diving in the deeper areas. Advanced water filtration technology maintains crystal clear water and a temperature a few degrees warmer than the natural sea. The cost of building and maintaining this pool is extremely high, amounting to billions of dollars for construction and millions of dollars annually for operation, but it has become a unique tourist icon of Chile. One cannot talk about Chile without mentioning Easter Island, or Rapa Nui in the local language. It's an isolated volcanic island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, about 3,600 kilometers from the Chilean mainland. This island is world famous for its nearly 900 giant stone statues called moai. These statues were carved from volcanic rock by the ancient Rapa Nui people, dating from the 13th to 16th centuries. They have an average height of about 4 meters and weigh tens of tons. Some statues are even over 10 meters tall and weigh more than 80 tons. Scientists believe the moai represent ancestors or important chiefs, erected to protect the island and its tribes. How the ancient Rapa Nui, with rudimentary tools, could carve, transport and erect these colossal statues remains a great mystery, attracting the interest of archaeologists and tourists. Besides the moai, the island also has other archaeological sites in the ancient undeciphered Rongorongo script, further adding to its mystique. Chile lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a region of intense geological activity. The country frequently experiences earthquakes and has nearly 2,000 volcanoes, about 90 of which are considered to have been active in the last 12,000 years. Chile recorded the strongest earthquake in human history, the Valdivia earthquake in 1960, with a magnitude of 9.5 Richter. This disaster caused terrible destruction and a tsunami that spread across the Pacific. However, these harsh challenges have helped the Chilean people build a resilient spirit and become one of the world's best prepared nations for seismic disasters, with strict building codes and effective early warning systems. Additionally, majestic volcanoes like Villarrica, with a boiling lava lake inside its crater but its outer rim covered in white snow, create spectacular landscapes that also hold potential danger. When thinking of penguins, we often associate them with the cold Antarctic. But did you know that right on the South American coast of Chile, you can absolutely encounter these adorable creatures? Chile is home to at least 5 different species of penguins, including the Humboldt penguin, which is endangered, the Magellanic penguin, which is more common, the rockhopper penguin with its funny crest feathers. The gentoo penguin and sometimes even king penguins visit the southern islands. Hundreds of thousands of penguins inhabit the long coastline and offshore islands of Chile, especially in the Patagonia and Tierra del Fuego regions. These penguin populations add unique biodiversity to Chile. However, they also face many threats such as climate change, altering food sources, environmental pollution, especially oil spills, and overfishing depleting anchovy stocks, which are their main food. The Chilean government and conservation organizations are working hard to protect these penguins. In 2017, Chile rejected 2 major oil drilling projects to protect their critical habitat. Being able to watch penguins swim playfully or waddle along the Chilean coast is truly a delightful and surprising experience. UFOs over the Andes. Chile, a hotspot for unidentified flying objects? The majestic Andes Mountains not only form the geographical backbone of Chile, but are also the focus of mysterious stories, especially about unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Chile is considered one of the countries with the highest rates of reported UFO sightings in the world. Many locals, pilots, soldiers, and even scientists have reported seeing strange objects in the sky, especially in areas near the Andes. Some locations like San Clemente, with the mysterious rock formation El Enladrillado believed to be an ancient UFO landing site, or the Cajón del Maipo area near Santiago, have become hotspots attracting UFO hunters. Interest in UFOs in Chile is so serious that the Chilean Air Force once had an agency dedicated to studying these phenomena called CIFA, Committee for the Study of Anomalous Aerial Phenomena, although its activities are somewhat more discreet now. They have released some videos and images of unexplainable UFO cases. Is this evidence of extraterrestrial existence or just natural phenomena, drones, or misunderstandings? Whatever the answer, the mystery surrounding UFOs over the Andes continues to be a fascinating and intriguing topic in Chile. Chile not only boasts majestic landscapes but is also a world-renowned wine powerhouse. Fertile valleys like Maipo, Colchagua, and Casablanca, with ideal climates, produce excellent wines, especially from grape varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon, Sauvignon Blanc, and notably, Carmenere. Carmenere has an interesting story. This grape variety was once thought to be extinct in Europe after the phylloxera epidemic in the 19th century, but was rediscovered in Chile in 1994 when it was realized it wasn't Merlot as previously thought. Today, Carmenere has become the iconic grape of Chile, producing rich, smooth red wines with a distinctive flavor. The grape harvest festivals, or vendimia, held in March and April annually, are a great opportunity to enjoy wine and explore local culture. Besides wine, Chile also has pisco, a brandy made from grapes. And from pisco, the famous pisco sour cocktail is made. However, this is the center of an interesting cultural battle between Chile and neighboring Peru. Both countries claim pisco sour as their national drink and have slightly different recipes. Chilean pisco sour is often simpler, consisting only of pisco, lime juice, and sugar, sometimes with egg white added. Meanwhile, Peruvian pisco sour is usually more complex, with added sugar syrup, frothed egg white, and a few drops of Angostura bitters. Regardless of its origin, pisco sour is a delicious drink you should try when visiting the region. Speaking of unique Chilean drinks, one cannot overlook a name that makes a strong impression: terremoto, meaning earthquake. Just hearing the name sounds shaky, doesn't it? This is an extremely popular cocktail, especially during festive occasions like Chile's national holidays, Fiestas Patrias, in September. The basic recipe for terremoto consists of cheap, unfiltered fermented white wine called pipeno, a large scoop of pineapple ice cream, and a dash of grenadine, or sometimes fernet, an herbal bitter liqueur for color and added flavor. Terremoto is served in a large glass, usually half a liter. Its taste is quite sweet and easy to drink at first thanks to the refreshing pineapple ice cream flavor, but don't let that sweetness fool you. Pipeno is quite strong, and the combination with sugar from the ice cream can get you drunk before you know it. The name earthquake is said to come from the lightheaded, slightly wobbly feeling drinkers experience after a few glasses. It's cheap, potent, and an indispensable part of Chile's popular party culture, a truly local drinking experience. Chile is also home to many indigenous communities, the largest being the Mapuche people, with a population of about 1.7 million, mainly concentrated in the Araucania region south of Santiago. Mapuche means people of the earth, reflecting their deep connection to nature and their ancestral land. Mapuche culture is very rich and has been preserved through many generations. They have their own language, unique spiritual ceremonies linked to nature, and traditional herbal medicine practices. The weaving art of Mapuche women creates vibrant textiles used for shawls, chamanto, and blankets. Manta, important items in trade and daily life. Wood carving is also very characteristic, especially the tall Kimamul statues erected by graves to commemorate the deceased. The Mapuche New Year ceremony, Huitzilopochtli Tripantu, held on the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere, June, is an important occasion to express gratitude to the sun and pray for renewal. Like many South American countries, football or soccer is the king of sports and a burning passion for Chileans. The Chilean national team, nicknamed La Roja, has had glorious periods. The golden generation of Chilean football, with stars like Alexis Sanchez, Arturo Vidal, and Claudio Bravo, made history by winning the Copa America consecutively in 2015 and 2016, defeating the strong Argentinian team in both finals. Although recent performance has declined somewhat, the Chilean people's love for football remains undiminished. Matches involving the national team or top clubs like Colo-Colo and Universidad de Chile are always played in a fervent atmosphere. Chile proudly bears the nickname País de Poetas, Land of Poets. This nation has produced 2 Nobel Prize laureates in literature: Gabriela Mistral in 1945, the first Latin American woman to receive this prestigious award, and Pablo Neruda in 1971, one of the most influential poets of the 20th century. Their poetry, with romantic, lyrical verses that also wrestle with love, life, and social issues, has been translated into many languages and has had a profound impact worldwide. Besides them, Chile boasts other major literary figures like Nicanor Parra and Isabel Allende. Pablo Neruda's houses in Santiago, Valparaiso, and Isla Negra have now become museums, attracting numerous literature-loving visitors. With its long coastline, abundant seafood, and geographical diversity, Chilean cuisine offers many appealing flavors. Ceviche, a fresh seafood salad made from fish or other seafood, marinated in lime juice, onion, cilantro, and chili. Although Peru also claims this as its national dish, Chilean-style ceviche has its own character and is very popular. Empanada de pino, the most famous baked or fried pastry in Chile, filled with minced beef, onions, olives, raisins, and hard-boiled eggs. Curanto, a unique traditional cooking method from the people of Chiloé Island. A pit is dug in the ground, lined with hot stones, then layers of ingredients like shellfish, clams, mussels, pork, chicken, sausages, potatoes, corn dough cakes, milcao, chapelel are placed on top, covered with nalca leaves, a large rhubarb-like leaf, and earth, and steamed. A hearty feast full of island flavors. Public drinking ban. Despite being a major wine-producing country, drinking alcoholic beverages in public places like streets and parks is illegal in Chile. Complete water privatization. Chile is the only country in the world that has completely privatized the rights to extract and manage water resources since the 1980s. This causes much controversy regarding citizens' access to clean water, especially in arid regions and when water resources are prioritized for export agriculture like avocados, grapes, and mining. So, we have just explored a Chile full of color, diversity, and countless surprises. From colossal fashion landfills to miraculous desert blooms, from vibrant art cities to mysterious starry night skies, from adorable penguins to unresolved UFO stories, from deep indigenous culture to unique foods and drinks. Chile is truly a land of contrasts and strange charms, a country stretching like an endless journey, where majestic nature walks hand in hand with modern problems, where traditional culture meets relentless creativity. What impressed you most about Chile? Have you ever visited this country or plan to explore it in the future? Please share your feelings and thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like, share this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next explorations. Goodbye and see you again.